So we are live right now, and this chat is not loading. Docs, chat. Oh, here we go. All right, so there's that.
I wonder if they use an electric artery after that.
And update titles.
All right, let's hit those columns.
Sure. And
Oh, I got your titles right here.
to us live here.
Got your titles.
I don't want.
Yo, scroll down.
No, we're not diving into that.
I was going to invite her to join. Cross streams, man. You know what happens when we cross the streams?
Okay, there's that. Cool. Now, I'll probably just go on YouTube on my phone and just edit the thing.
Hang on a second.
Oh boy.
Hello? Does this have anything to do with the election? I regret to inform you that Virginia is mostly incapacitated and not of sound mind to vote. Yeah, so I don't know how you guys are getting my number. I'm getting like 80 texts a day. And honestly, texts, calls, you name it. And I know you guys mean well, and I just need you to know that it's not really, like, it's not turning out the way y'all are hoping. Well, no, you guys are all affiliated with, you know, a pack here or there, and there's tons of them. So, you know,
I just
there's
closed.
no real way to
There we go. Holy.
cross-pollinate, if you will. You know, keep track of who's calling who and who does what, and at the end of the day, yep.
And cool. Awesome. Great. Sweet.
No bug at all. Thank you for your time, and I appreciate you being forthcoming about my comments. Have a good night. Bye.
Oh man. I love listening to you talk to people on the phone.
Damn it. Are we live?
Yes.
Was that live?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's a
Yes.
problem in America that, you know, you have like 500,000 PACs who are for Kamala Harris, and you have 500,000 PACs who are supporting Donald Trump, and each one of them has their own call center, and
Dude.
nobody has a clue who calls who.
The amount of texts that I get on a daily basis are it's ridiculous. It's like, donate. I don't want you to donate. Please donate. I don't want you to donate. Just follow this link. And I'm like, sure.
I just want CNN, Fox, anybody to do a damn poll on how many people decided who they weren't voting for based on the repeated calls.
A thing that I would love is if people, like, do a poll and be like, who actually wants these people to reach out? No, probably none. And if so, they're 80.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, not even 80. My grandmother isn't even 80 yet. She literally, I wouldn't let her vote. She doesn't understand enough after her stroke to even make a decision. And you like, am I impeding upon her constitutional rights? Well, she hasn't asked to vote. I asked her if she wanted to vote, and she said, "Fuck off." It's the first time I've heard the F-bomb out of my grandmother in like 5 years. So,
It's a day I'll never forget.
but yeah, I
Dude,
get,
I
like,
love the fact that
That night,
in this like
wiped out.
this like intro, they had Claire and Leon walking with Sherry, like the ending to Resident Evil 2,
So lucky.
and like scenes from Resident Evil 2 to like
I was asked
really like
to join a top secret
tie it in
Not that
and
I
like
had a choice.
recall the events that he went through. I think it's fucking just cherry on top. And they show him like in his training too, that led up to where he is.
If I could just forget what happened that night.
pretty cool.
Yeah, I really like that. I thought it was charming. And then the Marvin. And
Yo,
This time, it can be different.
that looked like the character model of Nathan Drake from Uncharted, and
he does have a similar look to
and the
like
guy from Last of Us. What was his name?
Joel.
Yeah, Joel. It like, because I mean Joel, both a Naughty Dog, right?
Yeah, but this is not Naughty Dog.
Right. So how'd they get it?
Hey, support assist. Now
Fuck Microsoft!
Now's not the time.
That reel pops up on me every night.
Chief gave the orders himself. Help him.
Oh fuck! Just gonna say, it said 47 minutes. How long do we have to unpack? 11 minutes and 49 seconds. Fuck Microsoft!
You have straight sense of
The shot heard around the world was earlier this year when
just between us.
everything just ground to a halt because a junior dev pushed an update to that one.
Oh yeah, and everybody got the blue screens.
That one drop, yeah, just
Get wrecked.
dude. If you look at it, you look at like post
I mean, last week
9/11, like 9/11. What happened to the flights that day? Look at the flight map. Ghost Town. You look at the day that blue screen of death issue happened. Ghost Town. Not a flight in America.
Yeah, that was bad.
What do you think would happen if AWS like just had done Amazon Web Services?
Yikes.
All AZs just out instantly.
Yikes, dude. That would be bad. That would be
Like
really
they
bad.
have multiple regions, multiple availability zones within a region. Most people have like DR within an availability zone where it like shifts like the industry standard is like, okay, we have, availability zone 1, and then if something happens it's like, okay, cut over, and it just instantly cuts over to availability zone 2. What the hell happens if I like
It's all gone.
it's just like whoops, we lost power on a national scale.
Dude, if I was worked in like a position where like if things go wrong, I have to try and explain to people like the things that are wrong. My immediate reaction to when everything hits the fan, I'm just like, "Ruh-roh!" And I'd probably just go hide somewhere.
The hardest thing is because
Well, time to clock out.
when something like that happens, because I've been in that position in my career, when something like that happens, it really depends who you're talking to, because you could potentially be talking to somebody who wants a very, very technical explanation, or you could be talking to somebody who literally understands, I click on this icon today.
Dude, as somebody who I literally have to face that every day, like I have to face, like if I do a car for a customer, I'm either facing a customer that has no clue about anything that I do,
Yep.
or I deal with a customer that has like a small little bit of knowledge of what I do, or they have no clue whatsoever.
Yep.
Or they have all the knowledge in the world, and I have to try and like explain it without explaining it too much, and it's a train wreck.
Well, and I think I won't say that people who can't articulate those things on multiple levels aren't good at what they do. I think you can definitely be good at it, But I think that the ones who are best at it are the ones who can identify their audience and the capability that their audience has, and then find a way to explain whatever it is to their audience in a meaningful way.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I literally just got like my 100th election text right now. Dude, it's a problem. And I guarantee a majority of them are all just scams. Like people just trying to get money out of you.
I don't know about that. I mean, well, getting money out of you, yes.
It's always like donate, and then there's a link. What happens when I click that link?
I'm sure it takes you to a PAC website, and the PAC's like, oh, yeah, give us this money, and we're going to lump it together, and then we're going to give it to this person. And
You're making a difference. Be a good American.
well, it's just like the Walmart.
We have all your information. Thank you.
It's
We're
like-
draining your bank accounts.
It's like the Walmart thing. You know, Walmart asks if you want to donate to, Children's Miracle Network.
Mm-hmm.
Super
The Santas
important.
that stand outside and ring their bells.
No, so those are different. That's Salvation Army.
Oh.
And that's not through Walmart, though. Like, that's actually direct Salvation Army. Like, they come out from Salvation Army to stand there and get yelled at by people and spit on
Dude,
and whatever else.
I've always loved seeing those. Like,
Oh, it's a hallmark of Christmas.
I love it. Like, it's one of my favorite things about like that time of year. That's pretty much it.
Me too. I mean, I'm not shoving 20s in their bucket, but
No.
if I
And
have
somebody, or I saw somewhere like that, there was like a big scam at one point where people were just like basically dressing up and they weren't, or maybe it was they weren't actually donating like 100% of it to the charity.
there were people trying to fraudulently act as
Or maybe
Salvation Army, and
okay, maybe
they
it
were
was
just
that.
taking the money because you have a red bucket in the stand and a Santa suit.
Yeah. You can just print out a paper that looks legit. I'm sure it's on the internet somewhere.
Yeah. But no, like the Walmart thing, the donations at the register, where it's like it asks you on the register.
Like,
if,
dude,
What's your situation?
how much of a like feature is that? Just the radio coming through the controller. Scared the shit out of me because I forgot about that. But
they did that on PS4.
yeah, but
It wasn't as loud.
something about the way they do it on the PS5, I think, is just like
Well, yeah, it's a second iteration, so it's done right.
No fucking way.
But like, the donations at the checkout. If you have, think of how many people shop at Walmart on a daily basis.
I forget how to reload. Oh, I don't have
Well,
it.
let's just say for shits and giggles, 1 million people shop at Walmart. I'm sure it's more than that.
Oh, it's definitely more than that.
And all of them donate $1. That's $1 million to Children's Miracle Network a day that Walmart gets a tax write-off for because it's a charitable donation from their corporation.
True.
So, yes, for a good cause, accomplishes a lot, great. I think Congress should probably start looking at that and being like, wait a minute, are you guys, require them to identify when it comes from a third party?
I've gotten really skeptical on charities and people who do stuff for charities, because there's been a lot of charity frauds.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I do a lot for charity.
Like what?
Our intel was correct then. Well done.
Maybe I was just trying to make you skeptical. Like how I played that? See how skeptical
I like
he
the
is?
look. You're just like, oh shit. Oh no. I didn't
No.
expect to get this far. It's like, have you ever been in a conversation with somebody and you just want it to end, and you're trying to get out of it so quickly,
Who hasn't?
and they say something, and then your split-second decision is to just basically lie,
Yeah, I don't. do
and
that.
then they catch you not in the lie because they don't know you're lying yet, but it sparks another conversation, and they're like, oh really? And then they ask you a question about the thing you lied about, and you're just like, ugh.
Not
and you
familiar
have
with
that moment where
but-
you stop and you're just like, oh,
See, for me, it's more like we're in that conversation, and it gets to that point where you're like, oh, well, you tell like a little white lie, and I'm just like, at that point, for me, I'm just like, yeah, I'm not invested in this anymore. I gotta go, and then it's like, I'll deal with that for a week or two while they like sulk over it and deal with it, and it's like, dude, I just didn't feel like talking. I had nothing
Dude,
against you.
I'm so bad at trying to like exit conversations because like I want to be nice because some people like I like to talk to people, but then there's some times where I'm just like I don't want to talk to you. Like I just want to move on with my day and.
Yeah, I mean, you do that to me all the time in text.
Well, that's half the time I'm trying to get Bronson to stop crying when I get home from work.
Call me. I'll come over.
I'm about to ship him off to you.
That's fine,
Dude,
too.
props to people who can, like, sit and play a game and have a conversation and, like, play it flawlessly. Because it is not easy. Because I've played this game 100 times. And I'm just, like, trying to talk with you and navigate. Oh, yeah, the fucking bear traps. Oh, wait, they're not here yet. See, I hear Bronson crying already. Get that swing cover cleaned up. Yeah, baby.
Hip swing.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit, wait a minute.
Oh, my God. Why is this...
Why do you suck?
What? I feel like this is so slow. Like my the sensitivity.
I'm just putting it out there right now. Anybody comes at me with
Holy.
a pitchfork or like a scythe, and I've got any sort of firearm in my hand, I am probably not taking like single shots for accuracy. I am like unloading a clip in there.
Yeah, like I feel like that's too slow.
Like they had I forget where it was. The police had a standoff with this guy, and he wound up getting shot 60 times in a matter of like 2 seconds.
Where's this? Is there like a sensitivity? Adjust the max speed of the camera. No.
Aim assist max speed.
Adjust how much the reticule slows down when it's over a target. No.
Server, go down.
I didn't see it down there.
What's the aim assist max speed?
That's the max speed of the camera when using aim assist.
Well, that should
Hi,
be
Christy. I don't know. I'll get used to it.
There's no sensitivity?
It doesn't seem like it.
Go back. Don't get killed. Can you enter any of those as like a menu, a separate menu? Control type A1.
No, that's not it.
Run type
It's all control settings. Oh, wait. Maybe camera?
Well, camera speed while aiming.
Adjust the acceleration when aiming with controller. Adjusting the setting may help reduce motion. Wait, what?
That's how
Field of
quickly-
view, no.
Yeah, so that's the camera. That's not going to affect your controller. I'm wondering if it's either in accessibility or if it's in the PlayStation.
I wonder
settings
if I'd
itself.
like boost that up a
Well,
little
I mean,
bit.
that's going to help. It's going to move quicker.
I don't know why it would be. That seems a little bit better.
Well, as you step in a damn bear trap, dude.
Bronson's pissed.
How are you that close to him and you miss him?
I don't know. It's embarrassing because it feels so slow.
You ever play video games and you're like, dude, give me a real gun? Like, you feel like you'd be better if you actually had, like, the real damn thing, and you're just like...
Okay, I need to go back into these. Let's go, like, there. Let's see. Oh, that's the money right there. Holy, that's what I need.
So they articulate sensitivity in the sense of the camera.
Because I played this on PS5 when it came out. I've never played this on PC.
This is on PC?
No.
Oh.
No, this is on my PS5. Oh, the lead up to this is... They've done this so well. Poor guy. You can play this so well, too.
Did you know that was ranked like one of the top 2 worst ways to die?
Burning alive?
Yes.
I believe it.
Well, I mean...
I think burning alive obviously would be, like, terrible. But I feel like drowning would also just be, like, probably
Not
the
great.
worst. Where's the lady with the... Oh, there she is.
Well, I mean, you think about burning alive, you know, I think...
Anything where you have time to, like, have it all
realize
happen.
that you're dying?
Dude, they put stealth in here, too, so, like, you can just run up and stealth kill with your knife, which is... The quality of life that they gave this remake from the original is chef's kiss of a chef's kiss.
You realize that if PETA ever comes across this recording, we're fucked. Because you just killed a chicken, right?
Good.
Nice and good.
Nice and good. Oh, yeah, they gave you stuff to, like, craft different things, too. A lot of little hidden locks and keys.
See, that's where they kind of lose me, is it like the crafting thing, because I'll like look at something and I'll be like, yeah, I'm totally going to make this out of this in the real world.
Loosen up your buttons, baby, okay? Maybe, how about that?
Is that a cross?
No.
Dude, that's a cross.
That's definitely not a cross.
It's sitting there next to it. Look at it. Right there. That's a cross on fire.
It's not a cross.
That
It's a piece of, it's a straight up piece of wood with an X. I think this aim assist is fucking me up too. If I'm being completely honest.
I think you better. Whoa. How does he live through that? Oh, break free, break free. Nope, bite in. Oh, got up. Hey.
Now that I have their attention, I
Yeah,
can,
run like a little bitch.
well, I can go get the shot. Whoa. I can go get the shotgun.
Evidently not.
One thing I'm really glad that they took out of these games is the quick time events.
That is a cross.
It's not a cross.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
I mean, it is what it is.
It's not a cross. You really think that game devs would be like, let's put a burning cross in a video game?
Yes. 100%. Somebody would say, let's put this here and see if anybody notices. And then-
Chainsaw guy coming for that ass.
But the thing is, wherever you put it, you have to put it in a manner where you could be like, oh, I didn't even realize it looked like that.
That's not a cross. That's this. Where's the grenade? There it is.
Why do you need a grenade?
Because they're going to be coming.
Present for you.
That did a lot.
I swear that she says eat my asshole right there. I wanted to jump out the window. Thank you.
We're gonna label this episode. We need to put a tag on it for how not to play RE4. you just
How did I miss him?
3 more shells. I see more than 3 bad guys. Including the one that has that chainsaw. Oh yeah, that guy.
Excuse me, fellas. Just gonna.
Yeah, hit him with a shiv.
Oh shit, that's not the way I wanted to go. Excuse me,
You're out of
pardon
ammo.
me. I think this is a timed. If I remember correctly, it's timed. It's on a timer.
I don't see the timer.
What? You don't have an actual time. Hey there, buddy. Chill. Oh, chill. You have a time.
I would love to have access to the console output. For the engine running this. With logging and debug.
Stop shooting the chainsaw. See, didn't it sound like he said, "Eat my asshole"?
Kinda. But it's too far-fetched to think that they wanted to burn a cross.
They definitely didn't have everybody say, "Eat my asshole."
Dude, you'd be surprised.
Jesus.
I wish the blood had more of like the glossy.
What?
Like I wish you know how blood. Like
Oh,
real
no.
Blood,
Wait, what is he? I've never had that happen before. Ever. That is a first. And that was sick. I've also never had this much trouble with this part either.
was it on hard or something?
No.
Oh, you're just that bad.
Oh, there we go. That was the timer. Where's everybody going? Bingo.
La campana. I'll give it
Say the thing, Leon. Say the thing.
Have you totally forgot what I was going to say.
They're actually speaking Spanish in this too. I think we talked about that
I caught that part.
last week. They actually speak Spanish and they actually like say what they're doing. But then there's another part where they speak like different what's the word I'm looking for? It's like when they speak in like from the different locations, they have dialect. And it's a little different. Las Blagas. Say the thing, Leon. Come on now. Don't leave us hanging. Oh yeah, I have food down here. Here, you can take over.
What?
Yeah. Just explore and pick up ammo and supplies and stuff.
Why? What are you doing?
Eating my food.
Okay, so it is not a cross, but it looks kind of looks like one. I think it's supposed to be like one of those like Satanists.
It's not.
Routes to Condor 1. I've identified a route to the lake. Look for a large windmill.
Damn.
On the far side of it.
Windmill. Copy
A
that.
large windmill.
And be careful. First out.
Why'd you tell me to be careful?
Did you see what I just went through?
Does she? Well, yeah, but why does she care? Does she like me?
He does hit on her.
Not surprising. Got 9 rounds remaining.
Go find me more. You can't go in there yet.
Clearly. No, so like okay. Got my bearings. I'm sorry, chicken. Guess I could have shot a pot or something. Now I got 8 rounds remaining.
Did you ever watch someone play video games and you're just like, oh my god.
Fuck you. You know how long it's been since I touched a controller?
From the looks of it, it looks like never.
Interesting. I'm gonna go around and pick up every damn chicken egg I can find.
Fine by me. Look at that building back there.
What building?
That little shed right there. Go back. Missed it.
This one?
Mm-mm. Pick up the pesetas.
What did you say about handgun ammo?
Straight. See that dilapidation right there? There's a door. Go in there.
Because money would totally be good in an apocalyptic world.
This isn't apocalyptic.
Look pretty apocalyptic to me.
It's just Spain.
Hope we don't have any viewers from there.
That's where this takes place.
We went over this last week.
Oh, because of the pesetas.
Not up here. You were already up here, but you didn't have time to look around.
I think I picked up everything though.
Where's this damn windmill thing?
Turn around. Go to the right. Up there. I think there's bear. No, that's later. Go left. Go in there, and then there's one to the right too.
Ruby.
Do you like my Moana cup?
Jesus.
Something, something, something. It calls me. No one knows. That's the only part of that song I know.
How far I go.
Something, 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 something. Go to the right. Something, something, something. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Put your hands in there. It's a bull. You mess with the bull, you get the horns.
Name the movie.
Breakfast Club.
Principal.
Yeah.
You want another weekend? Yeah.
I think every time I think of that scene, I think of the one from, Not Another Teen Movie. And you talk about my aim being bad.
What just
Oh yeah, that pig gets pissed. Yeah. You should eat one of those eggs.
do what?
Yeah, eat one.
That's disgusting.
Eat it. Oh, I forgot they took the animation out. Actually, they might not have. You might have to have it equipped to do that. Leon had a animation where he would crack the egg and like drop it in his mouth, and you'd hear him gulp.
Reload, you son of a...
If you see that, you can run up to them and hit X, and you can kick them. I told you, dude. He gets
Hey,
fucking.
Piggly Wiggly.
He gets pissed.
I'm not even gonna touch the joke that just came to my fucking head. No, here, I'll just crack it this way. I'll crack it this way, unlike the egg. To protect and serve? Is that wrong? I'm sorry. Oh, I can't believe I freaking went there. Is anybody even watching?
Christie's here,
Anybody
or
catch that?
was here.
Does anybody understand that joke? I know you did.
So since your knowledge is limited, if you shoot that over top of this and it falls in there, it'll make it dirty. So you'll get like a dirty pendant rather than like the clean pendant that I just got. Fun fact. Fun factoid. Actually,
What the heck?
there's blue medallions around. They used to be in the original. I think it was just around this area where you would shoot them and then you get a free pistol from the merchant. But they changed it so there's like little side quests you can get from the merchant now, and he has those blue medallions like in many more locations now. Yeah. And then another cool thing that they did was they have these little like puzzles around. So like this here, you get a key for these things. Yes. In a location that's like later, and you can come back to this area and you can unlock that to get like a treasure. Because they have a ton of treasures in here that you can collect, and obviously there's an achievement for it.
Like a Tom Green treasure?
It's in the underwater cave.
We can live like kings.
We can live like kings. Oh my god, dude. I wish.
Let's soap on a rope.
Let's soap on the rope, you idiot.
I don't think that's the word he used.
I don't think so either.
Well, I don't think the word he used needs to be used. So.
Oh my god. I wanted to watch that movie in its entirety again, but I didn't feel like taking it upstairs, the DVD. You know, they made an entire indie game based off of the item box in this.
Really?
Yeah, it's called Save Room. I played it.
That doesn't surprise me.
It's like an easy platinum game is like the best way to describe it.
Yeah.
So it's literally just play it, get a platinum, and like I think it's like 3 hours. It's very short.
Dude, I mean, if you hear anything that even like remotely smells like Resident Evil, you're into it.
100%. 100%, baby. I mean, I think one of the best decisions that they made in the original remakes, like Remake 1 and then the prequel that they did for Zero. Wait, did they do them in Zero? No, I think it was just Remake. They gave you defense weapons. So like you would they were hard to find, or like they didn't have that many. But there's this fucking guy.
God damn.
Oops. Oops. Whoop, whoop, whoop. What was I saying before I got this guy? Yeah, they didn't have that many, like, defensive weapons. But, like, if you got bit, you had the option to, like, stab him with a knife, or, I forget the other one that they had. And in 2 Remake, they had flash grenades. And next. Oh, I forgot about that. You see how he holds his gun? Like, in close proximity. So, like, he's fully extended there. But if, like, there's an enemy coming close, he, like, cocks it to the side just a little bit. Because, like, when you're in close quarters, you, like, tend to...
Well, you pull in.
Yeah. There's a lot of, like, little detailed things in this that are just, like real, it adds to, like, the realism side of it.
I mean, I've never been through tactical close quarters training myself.
I wish I was.
Like formal, but
I wouldn't trust anybody around where we live to teach us proper.
no. But I'm fairly sure you're supposed to keep the pistol upright at all times, yeah?
Well, I mean, it's upright, but it's just angled.
Well, that's the thing,
A
because
little bit.
the recoil is going to come back like that, so if you go like that, it's going to come back. And
I mean, I don't know
basically
the
walk
sides.
you to the left.
I don't know the science behind it or the technique behind it, but I mean,
Could be wrong.
It
I mean,
makes sense.
Point is, Leon needs to get his shit together.
I think Leon out of everybody has his shit together the most. Because Chris becomes an alcoholic. Jill has, like, PTSD issues, and so I think she starts doing drugs.
I think PTSD after this is pretty reasonable.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, if I went through anything remotely close to what any of these people have gone through, I would be scarred for life. Like, no doubt about it. 100% just like, well, drown myself in the bottle. Here we go.
Yeah, I didn't say that. But
There's
the PTSD,
a tear in my beer, 'cause I'm crying for you, dear.
Like, granted, you know, substance abuse, PTSD,
They
definitely
kind of
see a link there, but
they kind of go hand in
you
hand.
also can have one without the other.
True, but like this is hard PTSD. Like you literally just went through, like life and death situation. Like if you made one wrong move, you were just lights out. And some have done it multiple times. Like, you just went through a mansion. Well, not Leon, but Chris. You went through a mansion. Found out that the captain of your team was in on it the whole time. Lost a bunch of comrades. Oh, God damn. Lost a bunch of your comrades, and now the world is like vastly just everybody's trying to create bioweapons to take over or end the world.
Sounds like 2026.
Sounds like 2024.
No, we're not there yet.
This is really dark. Oh no, the bats.
You said comrade. You remember that reel I sent you with Santa and the Russians?
I don't think I watched it, if I'm going to be honest with you. I just want to be truthful. A lot of the reels that you send me, I look at it and I'm just like...
You know, if you actually watch them...
I can't keep up with the amount of reels that you send me
You might,
sometimes.
dude, they're like 30 seconds.
I don't... It's too many.
It's like 5.
Oh, motherfucker, it is way more than 5. Way more than
a day.
5. What? Whoa.
Camera glitch. Shoulder, head, hold,
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
No, so the Russian in this reel, the Russians, 2 Russian soldiers have Santa in interrogation.
Son of a bitch.
And then it's like, why do they call you Santa? Well, that's my name. And then they go on through it and through it. And then the one Russian guy gets frustrated with him and he says something in Russian that's a curse. And he's like, oh, your children wouldn't let me hear that. And he says, like, uses their names. And he's like, how do you know my children's names? And he's like, well, I deliver presents to all the children in the world. And they're like, in exchange for what? Well, nothing. Ah, so you are communists. Ah, why you think I wear red, comrade? And then they're like, 2 vodka, 1 milk and cookies. You have to watch it.
I
it's
immediately hate it already. If I'm
That's fine. It's good. It's actually really funny.
Dude, I was watching. Have you ever seen Kill Tony? Have you ever watched any of that or know what it is?
No.
So it's a comedy show. Jesus. With a comedian named Tony Hinchcliffe.
Oh, Jesus.
And he...
Dude,
He's a savage. He is he is the savage of savages.
he's up there. I don't know about the savage of savages.
But
he's up there.
he basically hosts a show where people can get randomly drawn for a minute of stage time, and he has like huge guests on. Like he'll have Shane Gillis, Joe Rogan.
Yeah, I've seen excerpts from that.
So there's like compilations that are like some of the worst guests like ever in like the history. Dude, there are some people that it's just like, why did you even attempt to do that? Like, what was the goal here?
Like the one guy he kept making fun of against that.
That's like a returning guest. Like he has these regulars that come on, and he's a guy that like comes on regularly, and they just roast each other. But there was this one dude that was on who he was probably the most unfunny person I've ever seen. He
I'll take that
did
as a
like
compliment.
he did a joke, and he's just like one of those really awkward guys who more awkward than me. Like he'll have conversation and he's like that guy who can't have awkward silence, so he just makes it even more awkward. Do you think you could chop? You can't chop a chain link fence, or a master lock with a knife. But Leon Kennedy can. is it? There it is. That's what I'm gonna start doing in my house. Just put C4 explosives with wires across. I think there's... Oh, no, not this one. Just put C4 with wires across.
What's that?
It's like the guy that took claymores to the campsite. You're gonna thank me in the middle of the night. Move! What the hell was that? Me saving your life.
There's bears in these parts. Not no more.
Or it's like the fucking idiot that bedazzled their fucking steering wheel. Congratulations, you just turned your car into a fucking claymore when the airbag goes off.
Wait, say that again? What
Somebody
happened?
bedazzled their steering wheel.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want to be on the receiving end of that.
No. Definitely not.
I ran over your storm curb when I got here, by the way.
My what?
Like where the storm drain is, with the curb.
You ran over that?
Yeah.
Do you have eyes?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I live here and I didn't even run over that thing yet.
Well, someone was freaking out at the moment, so.
Well, whose fault's that?
That hurts, you know? Seemed like you really wanted to talk. How observant, senor. Now, say,
I'm sure we could probably make a list.
those things will kill you. Oh, well, maybe just some time in, huh?
I don't know, after the day I've had.
Dude, tell me about it. I get to my regular Thursday place that I go to first, and I have just a giant list of cars, and I'm like, oh boy. And he, like, I talked to the manager, and he's like, dude, the cleanup crew is so far behind.
Is that your wife stomping?
She walks very heavy.
Not that heavy.
No, she walks that heavy,
Well,
trust
yeah, I
me.
mean, I agree. She walks heavy, but not that heavy. You're in for it.
I'm always in for it.
Probably. Anyway, go on.
Yeah. So the manager is like, yeah, cleanup crews like so far behind, like a lot of them haven't been through detail yet, which I like to get them after. I like to be the last one to touch them. So
You know what the acronym for cleanup crew is, right?
CC?
You forgot the U. And then you said all that.
Oh, cuck.
Said it.
So he gave me like 4 or 5 cars or something like that, and then like added one more to it. So like I kept just getting like kind of like pulled away, and I got everything done, and I went to my next place. And I'm like, shit, like I wasn't able to get here last week because of Bronson's appointment. They're gonna be slammed, and I had 3, and it's like 4 o'clock, and I'm like, oh my god. So I had to like, I didn't rush through them, but like I did them pretty quickly, and then had to go pick up that swing, and then pick up the groceries.
He's talking about a baby swing.
A baby swing, yes. Because, dude, the one that we have takes up so much space. It's the base is absurdly huge.
That's why you don't need that one. Should have gotten the Greco.
The one that we have is a Graco, but like the base of it is just like it takes up so much space. Like we have no place to put that in the living room. We don't even have a place to put it in our bedroom. And so we wanted to get like a smaller one, so we found one on Marketplace, and I heard really good things about those Mamaroo ones. So,
You're so full of it.
dude,
You didn't hear good things about
I
that.
heard so many good
No, you
things.
didn't. Your wife said, "I want this one." That was
No.
all you needed to hear.
No. She sent me 2 original ones, and one was like a brand I've never heard of, and there was another one. And I was looking at the Mamoru ones because I saw a post in Marketplace that they had a car ride setting. And if there is a little man that likes car rides, it is Bronson. Like
You
the
figured
minute
that-
we
you
start,
figured that out in the 2 weeks.
yeah, dude. When we stop, he starts to. The minute the car starts going, he's like, "Alright, we good, we good."
I heard it from this guy I met. Said his name is.
But the lady that I picked it up from said that her son
I need you to run.
really enjoyed the kangaroo setting. Don't know what that means, but
I don't.
and I like the way that it like most of them have like
Confession anyway.
wide open seats that move around, but this one like hugs the little man. So that'll be much nicer.
Put him a bench out of wood.
What?
Put him a bench out of wood.
Okay. You sit here and you stop crying.
Rear the child as if it were 1846.
You're not getting the grout clean.
I don't think they'd be. Yikes!
You have to be stealthy in this part. This is where stealth. You have to be Solid Snake until this guy. Then you're-
Nobody is Solid Snake except for Solid Snake. That man could smoke a cigarette and kill your whole family all the way back to 1946. And
True.
you still wouldn't know about it until you were dead.
True. Very true. The little side quest in this area is to knife the rats or kill the rats.
You remember how I'm Metal Gear in the beginning?
Which one?
Metal Gear, the first one.
Okay. You know how many Metal Gear games there are?
Right. If I was talking about one after one, I would have added a number.
There was ones for the NES.
Not that one.
Hmm.
You knew which one I was talking about.
No, I didn't.
Do you remember in the very first Metal Gear to be distributed on a black motherfucking disc that came out for the PS1 before it was tiny?
Yes, I do.
Thank you. Do you recall how in the beginning all you had were cigarettes?
You had a little more.
You die?
No, I just stepped
the
in a
hell?
fucking bear trap.
You realize I'm gonna buy one of those things off Amazon and put it out front, right?
I'll probably step in it.
I know, that's why I'm doing it.
To be fair, my monitor is small, and it is further away than I normally play. So.
Now he's gonna blame his eyesight. When was the last time you had an eye exam?
Probably overdue for one, if I'm being honest.
You're overdue for a lot.
Probably, yeah. I got all my gear back.
I'll be taking these back.
Give me the herb. Look, I like how they just call it green herb.
They have lore in like how they came to be. I forget what it is exactly, but
Well, there's a lot of things that could be considered green herb. Parsley. Parsley could be green herb. Cilantro, technically. What else?
this is a fantastic game.
Oregano.
The stream is going very well, thank you. I hope this isn't like the last people we had in here. Too.
We'll have to do Bioshock like this one day.
Do you want to hear something kind of crazy?
No.
I have never beaten Bioshock. I've only played like part of Bioshock. It's always been on my list to play. For some reason, I think when I played them first, it was like I wasn't quite into that type of game yet. I don't know why.
Not vibing with the big daddies.
It wasn't even that. Like I liked that. How many hours have I played this game? Oh boy, probably like I have maybe 80 or so hours in this game. I think I've beaten it multiple times.
You don't find the whole big daddies concept to be incredibly creepy?
It is creepy, like when you boil it down. Yeah, it is really creepy. But I think it was like the first person camera with like you had like the on hand, like whatever weapon you were using, and then you had like the offhand that you could have. I didn't get into that until I played Skyrim. When I played Skyrim, that's when I was like, oh, like a game like this is sweet. And BioShock's always been on my list of like games to go back and play because I think I would enjoy it, especially with like the lore. I don't know why I say it that way. Lore and I think I would get into it because there's like 3 games, right?
Yeah, can you run that? Does that do 4 discs?
Huh?
Yes, 4 discs.
Yeah. I have BioShock in my Steam library.
On that?
On
Or PC?
PC, yeah.
Well, I have the whole collection for PS4, so I could just bring it over, but if you have it in your Steam library, fuck you. You fucking ass.
I am not playing alone. There is another person sitting here with me in the camera shot.
We're starting to get an idea of your tastes, friend.
I think it's about to get creepy. I think it's about to get there.
Still have some new items. Don't get
Are you
yourself
playing
killed.
alone?
It's coming, Andy.
Is there somebody else in the room?
Hello, Sydney.
You know, it's spooky season.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Christy, are you out there?
Oh, what's the part in Scary Movie when they do that part where he's like, "What's your favorite scary movie?"
Hell am I?
And she says what she says, and then she goes into like a full. Maybe I'm thinking of a different movie.
No, you're thinking of the right one.
Am I?
Yep.
Oh, she picks up the banana.
Yep.
Oh man. We quoted that movie quite a bit last week when we were talking about everything.
I can do it by myself.
That's the first scary movie.
You remember? No, that's the second one.
No, the one with the killer and the.
Oh yeah, what's your?
That's the
favorite
first. Yeah, that's the
scary
first
movie?
one. Yeah. I do play other games, like on the stream or just in general. Because both. We do both.
I play
What
head
is
games.
Is this your foot?
Sorry.
Okay.
I play head games.
We
with
know
all of our viewers.
We know that. You play head games with everybody.
The world is a head game.
This, I'm going to be honest. I wish they would have just cut this part from the game.
Seriously?
What?
Who the hell runs up to a damn oak barrel and kicks it and it just falls apart?
You don't
You're gonna break your damn foot.
You don't do that?
Clearly I'm doing life wrong. Evidently so are you, though, judging by the way this is going.
Oh, I fucking hate the dynamite people. Hello?
Christy, if that's you on Messenger...
No boom for you.
You don't like batshit zombies chasing you with quarter sticks?
Not particularly. Oh my gosh. Really, dude?
I often wonder what
I had
life-
distance. Okay, you saw I had distance.
You maybe they can run super fast.
I did not just get hit by that. Come on.
And she didn't get hit by your fucking 45 round, but no, who's counting?
Staring down the barrel of a 45.
Sims 4, Need for Speed.
Which Need for Speed? The
Oh,
newer
shit,
ones
that means
or
it's somebody else?
what?
What?
Play Sims 4, a little bit of Need for Speed. What Need for Speed?
Oh,
Resident Evil and a bit of Counter-Strike. I just started playing Counter-Strike. Alright, Dynamite guy. You gotta stop. Okay, we gotta have a little talk. If Leon would learn how to reload a bit faster.
what's CS?
Counter-Strike.
Oh, Counter-Strike. I don't do Counter-Strike.
I don't know if they changed something with the aiming in this game, but it does not delightful.
Yeah, they required you to use your damn fingers.
I guess I haven't played a game where I had to like aim in quite some time.
Thank God this isn't Call of Duty, or you'd just be getting wrecked. It'd literally be spawn die.
I would never
spawn die.
I would never play Call of Duty on console ever.
You remember the guy that had that
again.
meltdown because he kept getting killed? Like that video went viral.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like spawn die, spawn die, spawn die. Ah!
Yeah.
Why is it that when I flash somebody, it's like I shined a little light in their eye?
Dude, that stuff used to like put me on full blown tilt.
But when I get flashed, it's like he walked over and fucking skull fucked me.
Full blown tilt.
What would make our channel more professional?
I think
What, like-
maybe our Twitch profile is like very bare bones. Are you talking about our profile, like our Twitch profile, or like? I'm assuming that's what they mean is our Twitch profile.
I'm struggling to figure out the placement of the usage of professional, but
I mean, we aren't like full-time streamers. This is the one day a week we
no, don't
stream.
believe him. We're full time. We're the real deal.
We're as real as it gets, baby.
See, this here is, purpose built to look comfortable, to look homey, to make you feel invited into our home. It's an emotional aspect of the stream, as opposed to having this, like crazy, super nice,
Don't do it.
ideal setup that looks, for stream.
This isn't actually.
This
house.
is a real fucking basement.
No, it's not. It's a set that we have in this massive warehouse that we own.
No, the fucking house is in the warehouse.
Oh,
I didn't
Genius.
move the set.
genius! The house is in the warehouse.
The rest of the warehouse
Go!
is full of stolen pigs and poker chips.
Stolen pigs and poker chips.
Keep coming.
All right, I don't know who's throwing the dynamite, but
Yeah, we're open to suggestions. As long as you're open to feedback.
I mean, I'm definitely open to suggestions.
I got a suggestion for you.
Must have slipped.
I don't like your suggestions, Andy. Your suggestions are quite suggestive.
I was going to suggest you wear a different hat.
I mean, I could.
Like every show. Like a fedora one day,
You will never catch
and
me.
like
in
a
a
Kango
fedora.
hat the next
Where is
day,
the
like a
person throwing
pancake
this
hat.
dynamite? Because I'm. I think they're like way up high.
We do have a logo. And a banner.
Yeah, we do have a logo. It is our profile picture. We do have a banner. I don't think I put it in our Twitch profile. I think I just have it on our YouTube.
I'm not even going to touch the overlays piece.
Yeah, I don't know about an overlay.
That's not where I was going with it. We have plenty of overlays. I just can't tell you about them.
What?
What?
Okay, now you lost me.
Because they consist of me laying my balls over your shoulder.
I should have known something like that was coming. I don't think I've ever heard you not make something dirty.
I don't make a lot of things dirty.
Bitch. And that's how I know you're lying.
There it is.
There we go. That's what we knew. That's what we were waiting for. That's what we were waiting for. I knew it was something. It had to. It's always something. It's always something.
It's good to hear that they do paid work only. I hope they recognize freelance work can receive payment in other ways, like exposure.
True.
Like if you give us a banner and we put it up and 20,000 people see it, that saves you from having to go around all these different channels and sending that pitch 20,000 times.
Truth. Truth. But we're like the target demographic because we're the striving streamer. But I mean, we're not really. We're just dudes that are in a basement that like to. Well, I'm a dude in a basement that likes video games and wanted to do a YouTube thing that couldn't do it by himself. So instead, he drug a friend along with him so that he could talk to somebody. And then that friend ended up not working out. So then he drug his other friend,
Who was already here.
and now just forces him to be in a basement and talk about video games and other things.
I'm waiting for the day that I get locked down here.
The door's locked actually right now. There is no escape.
There it is.
You know how I said about spooky season? You just entered your own Saw film.
Somebody please send me a chastity belt. I will put it on backwards.
Wait, why backwards?
To protect what I have, not what I don't have. It wasn't intended for men.
Men have chastity belts.
Yes.
It locks-
They work a little differently.
It locks it in a cage so that you can't
Right.
achieve a certain thing that happens when men get excited.
Yes, that is true for a male chastity belt. You know what it doesn't
Who?
protect?
Here's what I just want to know.
It doesn't protect the other end.
Here's what I want to know. Who enjoys that?
What?
Like having that locked in a cage to where like if you get aroused, you like it just is pain.
I mean, ever since I was born, I had a legal requirement to keep it locked in a cage, but not really. I barely even have one, but nobody enjoys it.
There are people that voluntarily do that. They're like, it's CBT.
I don't think it's the pain that they enjoy there. I think it's the idea, the experience. It's bigger than just the immediate effect, right?
Did you know that if you kill a crow, you'll get $150? Oh, we are fucking idiots. No wonder we don't get growth on YouTube.
Well, no. I mean, we had the stuff that was like.
Hi.
We had the stuff that was working, and
Hi, we're Dad's Game Room. We talk about video games, being a parent, and how CBT is insane.
well, gonna have a lot of sadists on the channel this week.
Next week we're just dressed in like gimp suits.
Dude, I saw this. I think my dad actually posted this.
Himself in a gimp suit.
Fuck, man, that's bad. No, it was this picture, and
God.
it was two parents, and they were at the counter, like at an island in a kitchen, and sitting on it was all of this like goth stuff.
Oh god damn.
Like that kind of stuff, like ball gags and like masks and shit. And it had two speech bubbles. It was like, I can't believe he had all this in his room. What are we gonna do with him?
Hold on. There's somebody in the Twitch chat that said, random survey question: have you ever given someone a wedgie before or gotten one?
Both.
Funny story. When I was in a band in
Fuck
high
me.
school in Burning November, we took one of our vocalists. We had two, and he wore tighty whities. We put his tighty whities on the corner of our friend's deck and grabbed him by the legs and pulled him. Wait, no. Yeah, grabbed him by the legs to pull him with his underwear on the corner of the deck. And it ripped not only the underwear, but the underwear off of him. He was bleeding because we.
You need to revise your survey to include a question about an atomic wedgie. Because that's a key, like that's the key differentiation. It's one thing to pull somebody's underwear up their ass crack. It's another thing to like rip somebody's underwear straight off their body.
And this was definitely not sibling rivalry. This was friends being complete assholes to each other.
So my nephew, well, I guess that would fall under nephew, and then there's the other one.
No.
Yes, I would do it to my nephew. I wouldn't do it to my son because that just wouldn't end well, and I don't have a son.
I was gonna say.
And I
I
certainly
was about to say that. Like, wait a minute.
at one point. Anyway, and I'm definitely not going to do it to my daughter. But
Yeah, that will not end well for anybody involved.
But yeah, so when I was in school, we actually tried to hoist somebody up the flagpole by their underwear.
Dude, how many? This is standard difficulty. Okay, holy. In the nicest way possible, we are not interested in any artwork at the moment.
Oh, I'm interested in their artwork. I just don't want to buy any. Oh, shit. Whoops.
I was being nice, Andy.
You were being gentle.
Yes, we are not currently looking for any profile pictures or banners or overlays done. We're very small time.
But we're happy to review yours. One person said they used to lift their nephews off the ground with wedgies. Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
That checks out.
That's happened to me before.
I've never actually gotten, like, a wedgie.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to... What?
Like, I've gotten a... Like, I've
Stand
gotten...
up.
Well, I've gotten that, but, like, never, like, a, like... One that was, like, yikes.
Nothing that turned your boxers into a thong?
I guess sort of.
Well, that's how a job works. No, I have not nephews specifically, but if you want a story about a wedgie, we can. I mean, he gave you one, and we can certainly give you a couple more.
No, Andy. It has to be specifically nephews. It can't be anything else. It has to be the nephew.
Yeah, I mean, shit out of luck there then.
It has to be the nephew.
There was that one time I gave my nephew a swirly.
I think those were pretty far-fetched when I was a young lad.
Dude, we had a gang at my school that flipped a car in the parking lot.
A gang?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You're from Maryland.
Dude, we were in, like, Carroll County. We were about as not
Maryland.
city as you can get.
Dude, Maryland is the most, like... It's the most... one way or the other type of place.
Yes. It is America in miniature in many ways.
Oh,
I actually gave Atomic Wedge.
They must be playing Xbox upstairs. I got a notification on my computer of an achievement. I was like, I'm not playing Xbox.
Are they playing Overcooked?
No, I don't know what they're playing. They got kicked out of a store.
What?
They got kicked out of a store. That's what the achievement was, is
Oh.
getting kicked out of a store.
Okay, well, I hear him now, so they must be pretty happy about it.
Crop,
See you.
swineherd, his stoutest pig. They seem to be having a lot of fun. I just got another thing. Smash 10 items. What are they playing?
Better hope it's not about your living room. Your wife's just, like, issuing accomplishments from her phone.
Just programming Xbox achievements.
Smash 10 items.
Now I just forgot what that file said. Where's it at?
What family members are they given to the most? My dad.
The old farmer, his finest crop. Okay.
You just got to get your hand in there, like right inside of their
crop.
like waistband, and then get a good handful of whatever undergarments they're on. Just grab them and then right up by the loins.
The loins.
You want to get it so good
There's another one.
that
Make a human slip on a banana.
the entire undercarriage.
What are they playing up there? I mean,
just lifts.
I'll take the achievements.
And they're just like, oh.
I hate that I just can't combine them together.
So filled with so much hatred. Can I finish my story?
Yes.
Damn. Okay, thank you. Yeah, so like Kitchen Island, mom, dad, ball gags, masks, weird shit on the island. 2 speech bubbles. One says, I can't believe we found all this in his room. What are we going to do? And dad says, well, I'll tell you what we're not going to do. Frickin' spank his ass. See, I told you you get a kick out of it.
That's a good one. I'll give you that. I had to rotate it just a little bit more.
That's what she said.
I'm waiting for the next Xbox achievement to just pop up. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what they're playing, but nothing comes to mind.
The next Xbox achievement's going to be like forced a customer to fornicate with a banana.
Oh, man.
At which point we like remotely turn off the Xbox. Oh, he fucked up your day.
Mm-hmm. He about chokes me out right here.
Who is it?
I forget his name.
The blood has accepted the gift.
There's another one. Can't stop the feelings. Use an emote. No. I really don't know. There. It's definitely not Donut County. It's... I don't know. It has to be a game I've never played. Especially to get that many achievements back to back.
Gift.
I mean, it's not like you could blood.
Okay, now I'm curious. I gotta find out. Xbox app, Xbox app, Xbox app. They are playing... Where's my profile? There we go. They are playing... Little Kitty Big City.
What the hell?
That's what they're playing.
Is that like Stray?
It's definitely not as good as Stray. Stray is phenomenal. Have you ever played that game?
Yes.
Dude, it's so good.
You need help.
It's so good.
You have issues.
It's so good.
You enjoy being a stray cat.
It's so good.
Roost to Condor 1. I've got that intel you requested.
Who is Roost?
Sarah. It seems he used to be
Me.
a researcher for Umbrella.
No.
Umbrella?
Is she Condor 1?
Back to rot.
I'm sending you the details,
Who is she?
That's Hunnigan.
but Baby Eagle is your priority.
That's Ashley.
Copy that. Making my way to the
I hate how that's Baby
Condor
Eagle.
1. Out.
I mean, actually, I guess that makes sense because, you know, Baby Eagle, President's daughter. Do you see that? A lever behind a picture? A hidden ladder?
Right.
Oh my goodness. Oh, it doesn't come down? Who do I need to get it?
That
Would
is-
it be Ashley Graham?
That is the single biggest misconception.
What?
That the president's call sign is Eagle.
America.
I
don't know why I
get
just opened that.
why. What I'm telling you is that if you think the Secret Service are dumb enough to actually fucking use that in a radio transmission, yeah, they
about the
granted.
smarts of the Secret Service. Well.
All I have to say.
Oh wait, I gotta go save the puppy.
You too, huh?
Don't worry, buddy. It's okay.
All I have to say is if it had been the president, or if he had been the president at the time, that would have gone a lot differently.
Probably. Yeah.
Take care of yourself, buddy.
Take care of yourself, little buddy. You can come help me fight El Gigante. Dude, Twitch chat is unhinged for small streamers. I just want to throw that out there. Like, it is just actually insane. Insanity. Dude, people have been having some wicked coughs.
Yeah. A lot of people sick.
Well, I mean, it's been cold as shit, followed by 80-degree weather, immediately followed by cold, followed by 80-degree weather.
Well, all I can say is you're part of the problem. Just like the rest of us.
Are you implying that I am affecting the climate of the world that we live in?
Yes.
How fucking dare you?
I know, right?
You
Appalling.
You believe in climate change?
I can't tell if you're being sarcastic or genuine.
Ew.
Yes. Yes, I know. It's terribly far-fetched to think that if you increase the concentration of a particular element, that it might have an effect on how the fucking shit works.
You are just so stupid. I bet you think the earth is round.
No,
Okay, you're one of my people then.
but it's not flat.
It's actually a square.
I mean, between the hours of 1 and 2 in the morning. We're getting back to this whole nothing is real thing.
It's all a simulation.
Actually, I do have a hypothesis I want to run by you.
Oh boy. Strap in. Strap in.
So you're familiar with the Big Bang Theory?
With Kaylee Cuoco, yes.
No, dumbass.
And Sheldon Cooper.
Like the origins of the universe. Everything blew up and then started spreading out over time.
I would sing the Big Bang Theory theme song if I knew it.
Yep, I get it. So, you got the Big Bang start.
The only part that I remember is, it all started with a big bang. Ah!
And here's something that's particularly interesting that I read last night.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Were you reading your science journal?
Fuck you. And I will point this out.
Mm-hmm.
So the Big Bang, central point of origin, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're all familiar with geometry, the geometry
Oh, no, a
of
snake.
space, the globe,
The space-time continuum.
how everything works.
What movie?
Space time, I forget. Give me another one.
It's Dude, Where's My Car?
Oh. There is
Oh, I meet
Claim-
the merchant for the first time.
that we have observed objects that are 45 billion light years away.
Here's what we're going to do. We're just going to scrap doing a podcast, and I'm just going to sit in a chair and play games while you just spout off insane theories about the world and random stuff. And I'm not going to chime in at all. I'm just going to sit straight-faced, focused. And you're just going to be like spouting off these random things, and I'm just going to sit here just like, there won't even be a mic here. It'll just be me just
I could stop.
I've got some new items in.
But here's my point. How can something be 45 billion light years away if, one, the origin is the central point,
Some rare
two,
things on sale,
we believe
stranger.
that the universe is roughly 13.7 billion years old,
Why not try your
so a
hand
light
at
year
new guns?
is the distance that light travels in a year, and we believe that, based on Einstein's theory of relativity, nothing can travel faster than the speed of light in a vacuum. So both things start from a central point. going in opposite directions at the speed of light do not slow down. After 13.7 billion years,
A deal well struck.
they are 27.4 billion light years apart. Because they spent 13.7 billion years going in opposite directions.
Your valuables
So
won't
if
do
we
you
in fact
no
are
good.
seeing things that do measure out to 45 billion light years away, we got something drastically wrong. Either relativity itself, things can go faster than the speed of light, the age of the universe is older, or the shit just ain't that far away.
Have you ever
Welcome.
listened
Something new
to
for you, mate. Thank you.
Graham Hancock and what's the other guy's name? The main guy is Graham Hancock, but he has another guy.
I'll buy
I can't remember his name. Have you ever listened to them?
I don't recall Graham Hancock.
So they're these like, I guess they're technically like archaeologists, but they're not like, they're hated by archaeologists because they've kind of like gone rogue in their own beliefs of
well-tuned weapon can
what
make
happened
a lack of
during the
skill.
Ice Age and the Younger Dryas period, and what the pyramids and everything like that. Like, they have these like theories that it wasn't. I forget the theories exactly, but it's like it wasn't the Ice Age that wiped out like humanity at that point. It was a mass impact, like a meteor impact or whatever, that
Right.
basically like wiped us out or whatever. I'm probably butchering the hell out of this, but and they believe that like certain things were made from erosion rather than like what mainstream archaeologists believe that they are. And they've basically gone like and proven some of this stuff, and he's written multiple books about it. They had him on Joe Rogan, or
God.
they appeared on Joe Rogan. It's a really good episode. Like, he kind of lets them explain their stuff because he is like more on like their side of what actually happened and how they think that the pyramids are much older than most people think, and there's I can't remember. It's been a while since I listened to it, but when I listened to it, I was just like, holy fuck.
No, I'll check that out.
It's actually, I think you would actually really enjoy that.
You know, so the thing with the pyramids is there's parts of them that we haven't even gotten into yet.
Yeah, that they do talk about that as well.
Perfect size.
And they're so huge.
Wish your enemies
Yeah, I'll give that a listen.
Yeah,
But
it's really good. It's a
like-
good listen.
straight through
around that premise of the Big Bang, the idea being that everything came from a central point in one big explosion, and that the universe is constantly growing and exerting energy to do so, and then there's this belief that many million years from now, eventually it will be almost at a near standstill because it will have almost reached energy depletion and kind of gotten about as close to absolute zero as it can. Which, you know, is kind of terrifying because it's static, but we also have all of these black holes riddled throughout the universe that represent immense amounts of mass and therefore immense amounts of gravity, which they are pulling things in. And as things get pulled into them, their mass continues to accrue, and therefore the gravity gets stronger and they grow and they get bigger and bigger and bigger. So if you have, you know, this exertion that gets you out to a certain point, and then it's filled with many sources of gravity which pull things together, inevitably, all of the mass that's pulling together seems to me that would start to consume each other, and everything would start to get pulled back in. So the question is, what was before the Big Bang? What if the Big
Sure.
Bang
I made it.
was simply the moment that the universe was entirely pulled back into one central spot after expanding as far as it could over the period of many, many millions of years, and the universe as we know it is simply cyclical.
Sure. My brain's too dumb to grasp any of that.
No, you're not. Somebody in chat tell me. I mean, I
We've lost a lot of people that were in chat. Probably
Alright.
because of my poor Resident Evil playings. My
No,
poor
it
Resident
was
Evil skills.
my pontificating about how I just pissed off every religious person on the planet. Actually, no. Right there, I proved that there's a God, because it's just a continuous cycle.
Haven't you read Genesis? Isn't that the, like, how everything began? Isn't that the book?
Sure. I'm surprised you know that that's the book, but
I've read the Bible.
I am not surprised by that. I'm surprised you remembered it.
Damn it.
Yes, Genesis is the book of creation.
I went to youth group.
Condor one to roost.
I don't want to know what you
Church
did at
is
youth
sealed
group.
up.
I had lunch with the,
Negative.
uh,
Nothing yet.
what do they call
I
them?
sure do have this place locked up tight.
Priest? Deacon.
Oh, she's good. That's for sure.
I wasn't going
What
to
were you,
Catholic.
Lutheran?
Hell
Condor
no.
one out.
It's not like priest. It's
Presbyterian. Pastor?
yeah, the pastor. Pastor. Yeah. I went to lunch with him.
Pastor,
Pastor.
not pasture. We're not putting him out.
I pronounce words. Ask Alicia when I say shit. Or bad. I say bad.
Let's hope
You
no
act like
one
I'm not
surprises.
around you all the fucking time.
Are you though?
At least once a week, but your wife tries to keep me out of the house.
If she was watching, she would be talking back to you, but she is not. Because she doesn't support us.
Well, no, I mean, like, you know, you guys will have company tomorrow night.
Yeah, we're carving pumpkins.
Yeah, that's so fun.
Not my choice.
Yet here I am.
Not my choice. I don't want to carve pumpkins.
And I've thought about inviting you guys out to dinner, and then I'm like, no, fuck them.
We don't have money to go out to dinner.
Okay, here's my thing about inviting somebody out to dinner. If I invite you out to dinner, I'm buying.
Well, see, okay. If there's one thing,
If we agree to split it beforehand, fine.
okay, here's one thing that, one, I'm discovering about myself, and two, I think other people don't, well, maybe they do, and maybe I'm just an idiot, but I don't accept, like, surprises and or gifts very well. Like, if someone comes to my house, like when my parent, why did I say that? Because that's not who came to my house. Because they can't come to my house. Because they are no longer here in the physical.
Yo,
My
I-
siblings came to my house unannounced with a good bit of gifts for our newborn and a ton of formula. It is very much appreciated and very, very helpful.
are you telling me you were an asshole about it?
No, I was not an asshole about it, but I definitely, like, you have a certain, maybe it's just me, but when I give somebody like a surprise gift, like, I have a certain expectation of what their reaction is going to be. I'm very bad at giving that reaction. My reaction is more of like a very quiet and like I appreciate it. Like, thank you.
Do you want me to be honest with you?
Yes. Maybe.
The issue isn't that you don't give that reaction. The issue is that you have that expectation of that reaction when you give it.
But I don't need that reaction from somebody.
Okay, that's different.
Like, I've done plenty of like things that like buying somebody behind you. Like, if you're in like a if I'm in a Dunkin' drive-thru, there'll be a time like when I can.
You pay it forward?
Yes.
You fucking asshole. You start that shit?
I've done that plenty of times, and it's not for like I don't want that to see like their reaction, or I'm not in it for that. I like to, you know, just do that for myself.
Last time I was in a pay it forward chain at Starbucks, I wound up paying $53
Wait, how?
because the person behind me ordered that much shit. So my $7 coffee.
Dude, if there was one, like, my boss told me a story about something him and his wife did that I would love to do sometime, and just be like a silent like watcher. They used to, like, you know, before they had like the success of their business and the growth of their business and everything, they were very like broke. Like any couple has had those moments where like times are tough, funds are tight.
Buns are no longer.
They when they had the, you know, when they started to get like make a decent living and were like stable, they were out, I think it was like Olive Garden or something like that. And okay, man, holy.
Hey, Bowser.
I think they were at Olive Garden, and they saw like a family, you know, they had like 2 or 3 kids with them, and like you could tell like they were just in the trenches. You know, they had like a newborn. They, you know, had like a 2-year-old or whatever. Like you could tell like they're just ran down, don't have enough sleep, and they're just going through it. So they paid their entire bill for their dinner, and they told their waitress like, hey, do not tell them who it was. We'd like to remain anonymous. You know, just pay their bill. And they watched them, like, realize that somebody paid their bill. And they said, like, the look on their face was just, like,
floored.
Yeah, like, they were just like, what? Like, oh my God. And it just made their entire week of, you know, just like, oh my God. So, like, that little thing there, like, if I'm in a line at Dunkin' and I've got $5, then I'm just like, what's $5? Like, you know, just cover the person behind me. And, you know, they're like, okay, yeah. So they give you the total and you just pay for it. And then you just drive off. Like, I can imagine being, you know, maybe that person in the line at Dunkin' is, you know, going through a hard time. Maybe their parents aren't in the best shape. Maybe their grandparents are like on their deathbed. Maybe they just went through a divorce. Maybe they have a newborn and they're just like going through the trenches, or, you know, they just live not in a happy way. And they just were like, oh, I'm just going to get my coffee and my breakfast sandwich or whatever they get. And they're just going to, like, it's their routine. And now they show up and their coffee and stuff is paid for.
Well, yeah, and I think that's amazing.
It's great. I love it.
The problem is the people that catch wind of it and pull aside.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
There were 2 people in the car that ordered $53 in shit at Starbucks.
Yeah. So they knew that you were going to pay for it? Or what?
It would appear so.
Yeah, that's another thing too. Like when somebody, like, if I'm in a position where I'm out somewhere and someone's like, dude, don't worry about it, I got you. Like, get whatever you want, I got it. I'm getting the cheapest shit that I can find. Like,
That's why I fucking did it after you pick your shit out, asshole.
like if I'm in my mind, if I'm out to dinner with somebody and they've started the meal out where they're like, hey, this is on me tonight, get whatever you want. What I would originally was going to get now is no longer on the table.
I'm the same way. Well, like, if somebody else is buying, I'm not going to do, like, the steak.
Exactly, yeah. I'm not going to get, like, the, you know, if we're at a nice restaurant, I'm not going to get, like, the $70, $80 steak. Like, I'm going to get, like, if I want steak, I'm going to get, like, a strip steak, which is, like, much cheaper than the steak that I was originally going to get.
And I think that that's one of the things that you're brought up to understand, where it's like, if somebody's taking you out, don't take them for a freaking loop with it.
Yeah.
You know, don't order, you know, off top of the menu.
Because dude, there is nothing that bothers me more is when, like, somebody finds out, like, dude, they're paying. Like, we're going to get this, we're going to get this, we're going to get an appetizer. Like, dude, that is the worst, man. Like, people that just are there for the free shit.
Yep. Like, for me, if I'm a birthday dinner or something like that, where I'm like, you know, everybody come out. It's on me. I got it.
Hold on. If you are having a birthday dinner, you're not the one paying for your birthday dinner.
I have to pay for somebody's birthday dinner this weekend.
Is it somebody that I know?
Yes.
Who?
She turns 12 Saturday.
Huh? I thought her birthday was in August.
No. Her mom's is. I was actually going to talk to you about that after the,
Well done deserves payment in kind. Got a selection of good
This.
things on sale, stranger.
with the deets. If you guys wanted to join us for dinner.
There's some
With
things
deets.
money
Oh.
can't buy. Give that the care it deserves.
But at any rate, you know, we're going out for dinner. I want everyone to get what they want.
That cash in your
I don't
pocket
want
or your
everyone to literally pick the most expensive thing on the damn menu because they don't have to pay for it and it's their only chance to get it.
You have to, like...
anything else I can help
Even,
you with?
dude, if there's one thing that I... Like, we just discussed, like, how I'm bad with somebody, like, surprising me with something. Like, if somebody just, like, shows up unannounced or just does something out of the blue, like, we're at dinner, I already ordered, I'm already eating, and they're like, oh no, it's on me, I feel so bad. I'm just like, fuck, man, like, if I would have known that, I would have gotten something else, or I would have said no, or like, when I don't get the choice, I hate that. I don't like that, where I don't get the choice.
Well, yeah.
Because then you've put me in this position where I'm just like...
That's your own damn guilt. Because let's be honest. Like, if we go out and let's say we go to Benihana.
There you are, as you wish.
God, I haven't heard Benihana in so long.
And you order, like, you go and you're like, oh, I usually get the filet and shrimp. And you want filet and shrimp. Please, get filet and shrimp. I'm not going to mind. Yes, it's expensive. We're at fucking Benihana.
I'm expecting expensive if I'm paying for someone's meal at Benihana.
But if you're that guy that goes out to Benihana and you usually get the filet and shrimp and you're like, oh, well, give me the filet shrimp scallop with double meat and double rice.
You are an asshole.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, yes, I'm still going to do it. Yes, I'm still going to smile and laugh at the end of the night.
But then you're gonna be like, I'm not buying dinner for that asshole ever again.
Yeah, I'll say that, and then I'll never do that. But I mean, for me, money is super important. You also can't take it with you.
100%, yeah.
So, I would rather see people happy and have the people that we care about around us happy.
Yeah, if I was like one of the people that like if I've found success and I'm like thriving and I'm making a very comfortable living, my family's taken care of, and I have a bigger expendable income. That sounded not great.
What time is it? Is she getting pissed?
No, it's only 9:12.
She pissed.
But like I said before.
But yeah. So if your uncle fucking money bags,
Yeah, like if I'm a person that's living well, my family's taken care of, we're comfortable, and I have a big expendable income.
which to be clear, that's not me at all.
It's
And
not.
None of that is either of us.
That is neither of us. But I'm one of those people that would, treat that I love and my friends to, like a nice dinner every now and then, or, get them like a gift for no reason.
Dude, I'm telling you now, if I ever consider myself successful, we're having a big ass party every year, just to keep me motivated. But yeah, like so, and that's the other thing. If we have this birthday dinner and we have all these people there that we've invited out, it's not okay for me to expect them to pay their own way after I dragged them out of their house to celebrate this situation.
That's
like
a little.
if it
that's
were
a
the
little
parents,
different.
yes. Like the parents, pay your own damn way, whatever. You guys are capable. But if your child is here as a guest of mine, I feel obligated to take care of that.
I think it depends on the depends on the place, depends on the situation. I am one of those people that never expect, like, if somebody invites me somewhere, I'm expecting to pay my way, or I'm expecting to, I'm not just like showing up and being like,
Oh, that's a totally different thing.
yeah,
If you should never expect somebody to pay for you.
never show up, and then when the bill, dude, the worst. Speaking of this, when me, you, and her dad went golfing the one morning, and we went to breakfast, and when we went to, where the hell did we go?
I don't remember the name
It
of
was-
that. It was a hole in the wall somewhere.
It was that like breakfast place. I think it was like up towards Lancaster or
where
something.
I got the French toast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and like when I'm out with like her dad, when it's like us going golfing, when it's like us 3 or us 4, and we're getting breakfast, and then the lady comes with the bill and she's like, is this separate or together? And everybody has that moment of like, and then somebody goes, together, and then you're just like, fuck. It's the most uncomfortable, like, part of that.
I think I did that.
Or when somebody's just quick on the draw, where they're just like, no, I'll take the check, and you're just like, what?
You know what? You can just fucking confront me about it. Like, if it bothered you that much, you could have
No,
told me
because
that.
it's happened times where you're not even involved. It's
okay.
me and her dad go to breakfast, and he's like, I got the bill, don't worry about it. And I'm just like,
Because I'm thinking back to that day, and I'm pretty sure I grabbed it that day. But I think you paid for my round.
actually, no, I think he paid for.
Did he pay for that breakfast?
I think he paid for that breakfast, but
I
I
don't
think
know.
I think you paid for his round, or no, you paid for my round.
We did. We had a weird shuffle that wound up getting everybody back that day. Like, we probably would have spent the same.
That
damn
is
thing,
that is a
but-
majority of like that kind of situation where like we're out to breakfast, we're playing golf, and if somebody covers breakfast, somebody's covering their round. You don't get out unscathed.
Well, and I think that's the other thing is like, at the end of the day, we could all pay our own way, and we wind up spending the same amount of money, or we could each cover, you know, parts of the others, and we wind up spending the same amount of money. But
you've done a good deed in the like not a good deed, but
well, you've
like
shown appreciation for the other person's time and company.
Yes.
And that's, I think, you know, if you can loop that into all that, that's important.
It's really important to just sometimes, like,
Sorry.
I mean, just don't be a dick. Just be a decent person.
Oh, yeah, no, I mean, it all boils down to, you know, do what's right, like morally right. Like, we were, I think, for the most part, a lot of us were brought up the right way, at least in our generation. There are some that are...
The people that are just, like, that take it... not take it for granted. Well, I guess take it for granted, but people who take advantage of it, where it's like, I know he'll pay for my round, like, let's go someplace. It's like those kind of people are just
like that
the
time that you picked that,
worst.
like, super, super nice course, and I was like, you son of a bud. Yeah.
Wait, what?
No, I'm kidding. It didn't really happen. This man is a stand-up class act. One of the few people I would trust with my life.
That's dangerous place to be. I'm just kidding.
All right.
I'm a very loyal friend.
Yeah.
As long as you don't fuck with me, and you do that every now and then.
I like to akin it to, if you're at your friend's house and they just got a 12-pack of beer, and each of you has had 5, offer to cover half of it.
Out of the way.
And if there's one left, and it's not your house, ask before you drink it.
Or, here's another thing that I'm big on when it comes, like, because I like to have a good time. I like to have some beers with some buddies. If a buddy invites you over and he's got a 12-pack of beer, and he's like, "Hey, man, you know, you can have some, you can drink some, whatever. I don't care. It's up. If you want to have some beers with me, like, sure, like, go have at it. I don't care." And you partake in drinking the 12-pack, and you guys run out, and the night is not done. You now go buy the next 12-pack. And then you do the exact same thing. You say, "Hey, man, this is for us."
Yes. Or find a way to get there without driving, because at that point you probably shouldn't be driving to get another 12-pack.
True. Yes.
Delivery, DiGiorno, the wife.
Or even just, like, remembering it, and the next time you guys get together and you want to have a couple beers are on you that time.
Or just buy my kegerator,
Or that.
which doesn't hold the correct size kegs. Just so you're aware.
It's like mini kegs, right?
No. Dude, I was so pissed. I bought that thing. I paid like $40 for
A kegerator?
it. Yeah.
How did you pay $40 for a kegerator?
It used to be a KFC cooler. So it was probably cheaper for them.
Hey, crows carry gunpowder. So if you see a crow and you kill it, you can either get $150 or gunpowder.
Solid. It does the short kegs,
Okay,
the short quarters.
sure.
I think they call them pony kegs.
Did I ever tell you about the time we played the mud puddle and Ty's dad had the little mini keg in the back of his truck?
Yes. And I got a low-profile coupler, a tap for it, so it will hold like a standard quarter or a sixtel. But you really got to shoehorn that bitch in there. Like, I'm pretty sure I will never get that keg out. And I don't drink. So, like, I drink once, 6 months?
Very, 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 very little. Speaking of, never mind. I was gonna say I haven't had a beer in quite some time, but I actually just had beer
Snakely.
last
It's a
Friday.
Viper.
Dodge Viper.
I saw a video of a Dodge Viper where these guys were egging them on from a hotel balcony. And
Wait,
dude,
hold on. They were hanging a Viper from the hotel balcony? Is that what you
there was
just
a Dodge
said?
Viper on the street. They were egging on the driver
Oh.
from the hotel balcony.
Got you. Okay.
Calling him, stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And the Viper punched it, got loose, and took out a damn Escalade.
Dude, fun fact, my first car was almost an Escalade. Mm-hmm. Like
Like the Power Wheels.
No, like it was an older Escalade. I don't remember the year.
Oh, so it was pedal.
No, it was an actual Escalade. It was, on your way to Gettysburg,
Mm-hmm.
there's like there you hit that strip where there's a bunch of like mom and pop car shops. They had an Escalade that was there that I thought was so fucking cool, and it was like within my price range. There was probably like 1 billion miles on it.
That or had some dust. in the
Why is this?
transmission.
I don't know how these enemies get like 7,000 hits on me, but it's quite
Anybody know where
obnoxious.
we can buy flashbangs?
There's one first.
I just got us flagged by the ATF.
No particular reason. Dude, speaking of flashbangs and Counter-Strike from that person earlier, I started playing Counter-Strike, and dude, the skill that goes into that game is actually just absurd. Like, there are, like, right off of the spawn, the minute the game begins, there are grenade throws that you can toss to get right into their spawn. And, like, it's, like, mathematical from the beginning. It's like, okay, they're either going to be here or they're going to be here. Which way are they going to go? Okay, we've thrown our grenades, we've gotten our position. What's going to happen now? And, like, there's these levels that you can download, like mods, that you can practice on certain levels, and it'll have enemies in sections where most enemies will be, so you know where to check when you're playing. It's insane. It's crazy. Yeah. I spent, like, an absurd amount of time just talking to Corey, actually, about Counter-Strike and all of that. Dude, it was insane. It's actually insane.
Well, I have yet to go to the grocery, so I must take a depart and go to the grocery for the cupcake for tomorrow.
I'm going to beat this boss, and then I will be heading
Holy
upstairs
shit.
as well.
Holy shit. I gotta ask, like, if I was this individual, if I was Leon, I would be continuously asking myself, how the hell do I get into this shit? That's one hell of a life. Well, thank y'all. I'm gonna depart. We get any more artists in here? No mas, no mas.
No mas.
There we go. Ah. Are those bluey fruit snacks?
Yes. We do not have them anymore. They are. That is an old wrapper.
You should probably make sure you never have them again.
Why?
The keys to your car and force them to bingo.
Tell my wife I will be up in a short amount of time after I beat this boss.
Think you can swallow me whole, huh?
Because I just farted. Don't say bye to him. Don't give him any more power. Don't feed his ego. Ugh. Why not? Andy's got enough of that. He is a menace. And he sends me way too many Facebook and Instagram reels. An absurd amount, and he says he doesn't, but he's a liar. Where are you at? You are nice. But does Andy really deserve it? I'm just kidding. He's nice, I guess. He passes out in his boat. The reels that he sends are funny. Some of the reels he sends are funny, but some of them I can't watch because he sends me way too many. It's an absurd amount. An absurd amount. Like, he'll send me three back to back, and I'm like, all right, that's. They probably are, but I'm gonna be honest. I stopped watching them because he sends me so many. It's a hell of a thing to wake up to on a boat. Ooh, the red 9 you can get. Yeah, once you send me an absurd amount of reels, you've done messed up. I can't do it.
Condor one to roost.
I have to be in a certain mood to watch reels. Wow, I should have upgraded my case. Yikes. There we go. I forget what part's after this. Oh, this is where you get the those, yeah. Don't send me reels.
There you go.
Do I not have any health? Oh, that's fun.
Ahí está. You're serious.
Oh, perfect. He gave me a green herb. Mix that, and then do this, and then do that.
What the fuck?
Language, Leon, language. Boy, at this point, I really should just take my PS5 upstairs and play it while taking care of my children. But I won't do that.
What is this place?
Lydia's coming.
Some kind of shrine.
I guess I'll give her
Same mark from the
her little
church.
bit of fame. I'm surprised I don't hear the door opening yet.
It's the lake.
Oh, she's sneaking down. Yes, Stinky? What you doing? Wait, what? What are you looking at? What thing? What's this? The game or the screen that I'm on? Oh, Ellie's down here too. Because mommy made me dinner and I was eating. Whatty? You can sit in the chair. Mm-hmm. Get that out of your mouth. Oh, watch the cable. Can you get up there? What? The TV is towards you. Your Princess Peach? Is that your favorite Mario character?
Yeah. So, Daddy, what are you doing today?
I'm playing Resident Evil 4. Ellie, get away from me.
So, Daddy, what are you doing today?
I worked, and now I'm playing Resident Evil 4.
Okay, so that will sound definitely different. Daddy,
What?
can I take the microphone off the thing?
No. Leave it on the thing at least.
Okay. So, Dad, what have you been doing at your doctor appointment?
I didn't have a doctor's appointment.
Daddy. Daddy,
Huh.
Andy left.
I know.
And that's why I'm on the podcast with you.
Oh. I
So-
see.
So, Andy's not here, so I need to be on the podcast with you.
Oh, is that why?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's in hog heaven right now.
Stop. So, hello.
You should send in the group chat that Lydia's on the podcast with me right now, and tell everyone to come look.
So, I should be over at 9 p.m. That's so funny. So, Dad, what have you been doing on the podcast?
Today we just played some games.
Oh my gosh, that's way too much games. Daddy,
Huh?
what TV were you playing on?
This one, the one that you're looking at right now.
Oh. And what game did you play?
Resident Evil 4, the remake.
And what did Andy play?
He just watched. He played a little bit while I ate.
Okay, so which thing have you been doing all day?
What?
Which did you get any customers?
No customers. Actually, kind of a customer. Sort of.
Okay, so Dad, which guy are you?
Leon, the guy right there on the TV.
Daddy,
Whatty?
what's a good question to ask on the next?
Whatever question you want to ask.
Daddy,
What?
can I ask you a question?
Hang on. 1 second.
I know that.
Oh, okay. You got it.
So, Dad, what have you been doing since that?
Huh?
What have you been doing since that morning? What did you do yesterday?
What did I do yesterday?
Yeah.
I drove to Maryland
Okay.
and I worked.
You worked.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I came home.
Dad,
Yes.
is Mommy watching us upstairs?
Yes, she is. She said, "You're a superstar."
Okay. Dad,
What?
what do you think all day that I could do tomorrow?
What?
What do you think that I should do all day tomorrow?
What should you do tomorrow?
Yeah.
Hmm. Well, I imagine you're probably gonna eat breakfast. Right?
No, that's not what I was gonna do.
What are you gonna have for breakfast tomorrow morning?
I'm going to have poopy waffles.
Poopy waffles. Uncle Colin says hi.
Huh?
Uncle Colin says hi. You gonna say hi to Uncle Colin?
Yeah.
Look up here and say hi to Uncle Colin. Right there.
Hi.
Right up here. At the camera.
I can see the camera.
Are you gonna say hi?
Hi. Dad, what's the same thing you were doing today on the podcast?
We just played this game. That's what we did. We talked about random stuff, and then we just played this game.
Okay, so, Daddy,
Whatty?
what's a good thing to talk about while I'm here on the Daddy,
What?
guess what?
What?
I could be on TV.
Yeah. Can you tell me a joke?
What? Do you know how the bees poop? They sting. Is that a good one?
It was okay. I think you could do better.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Banana.
Banana who?
Banana. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Banana.
Banana who?
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Orange.
Orange who?
Aren't you glad that they didn't say banana this time? Now you do a funny joke.
I don't know any funny jokes.
Just do one that you never did before.
I don't know any funny jokes.
Daddy.
What?
Can I take this off?
No, gotta leave that on.
Why?
Because
I want to see the microphone. I want to see the microphone up.
you gotta keep that on, because it makes your voice nice and crisp.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Orange.
You already told me this joke.
No, I was saying oranges first. And then last joke I said banana. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Cotton candy.
Cotton candy who?
Cotton candy Princess Peach. You tell me one.
I don't know any.
Just tell me one.
Let me think. I don't know any jokes.
Just say knock knock. Who's there?
But you already said those jokes.
No, you need to.
Watch your feet.
You need,
There's cables there.
you need to ask one.
I need to tell you a joke.
Yes.
What do you call an alligator wearing a vest?
A crocodile.
Watch your foot. There's cables there.
A crocodile.
I have to wait to see the answer because I don't know that joke.
It's called a vest crocodile. Did I get it right?
I don't know. I'm still waiting on the answer. What do you call an alligator wearing a vest? I don't get it.
Huh?
I'm trying to think of the answer to the joke of the alligator wearing a vest.
That's easy. It's called a crocodile.
No. It's a investigator.
Ah! What do you call a bumblebee wearing a vest?
What?
What do you call an alligator wearing a shirt? A baba.
Oh boy.
Daddy,
Hmm.
can we just pretend we're on a video?
We are on a video.
Oh my gosh. I can't wait to watch my podcast. I can't wait to watch while I'm doing the podcast.
Yeah?
So
the,
Dad,
the laugh is the best.
I know, right?
You're going to be a little entertainer. That's for sure.
No. Daddy,
Whatty?
can I play a little bit too?
We're gonna get off here shortly. I said we're gonna get off here shortly.
Yeah, but I want to do a long podcast.
I don't have Mario down here to play at the moment.
No, right back here.
Well, yeah, there's that back there, but it's not hooked into the thing.
Well, we can turn it over here.
No, I need it hooked into the thing. Oh, there we go.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not hooked into like the computer for the stream.
Oh, Daddy,
Whatty?
can I play a little bit of Resident Evil?
You can't play Resident Evil. You're not old enough.
Yes, I can.
No.
What about you play it for me?
That's what I'm doing.
Daddy, why are you riding a boat?
Because it's where I have to go.
Dad,
What?
what's your favorite song?
My favorite song?
Yeah.
Oof. That's a question.
Is that a good question?
It's a good question, that is for sure. My favorite song.
Yes. I can't believe I'm on the podcast.
I'd say my favorite song is something by Story of the Year.
Days of the week.
Definitely not that.
Months of the year.
Nope.
Sunday.
What?
Sunday.
Sunday?
Yeah.
What's that song?
It's a Sunday on a Friday night, and let's whisper.
What?
And I whisper to you like a scented, like a star. I feel.
What's your
like
favorite
a
song?
Whiskey Classes.
Whiskey Glasses? That's still your favorite song?
Yes.
I thought it would be Wildflowers and Wild Horses.
Well, that's my second favorite. Second. My first favorite is Whiskey Glasses by Morgan Wallen.
Mmm.
And then my second favorite is Wildflowers and Wild Horses.
Oh.
And then my third favorite is I got a heart like a truck.
Ah, so you like Lainey Wilson a lot. You do always ask me to play girl singers,
I know.
which is always tough because I don't really listen to many.
Look at my feety weeties. Look at my feety weeties.
Uh-huh.
Look at my me.
What's your favorite game to play?
Oh, that's a tough one. Mario Tennis.
Mario Tennis?
Yes.
It's not Mario Wonder?
That's my second favorite.
It's not Overcooked?
Well, that's my third favorite.
Can you sit up on the chair, like, correctly?
Yeah.
Because
You don't want.
you gotta be professional.
Why?
Because we're professional.
Oh.
You're on a podcast. You gotta be professional.
Oh yeah. Dad, I want to tell you mine. Dad, what's your favorite song?
Something by Story of the Year.
Um.
I'm asking the questions here. What's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie is
Can you sit still?
probably Frozen. My favorite was
Sit
Frozen.
still.
I like Frozen.
You still like Frozen?
Dude. Are you asking me like 100 times?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Dude, are you serious? Are you a poopy butt?
Yes.
Is Andy a poopy butt?
That's a definite yes.
Is Mommy a poopy butt?
That's also a definite yes.
Is Baby is Ellie a poopy butt?
Yes.
Is Gracie a poopy butt?
Very much so. I completely forgot about the parrying in this game.
Is Andy a poopy butt?
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Is Bronson a poopy butt?
Not enough.
Yeah, but he cries all the time.
He does cry a lot, huh?
He's a poopy butt. Mommy. Uh-oh. Mommy, what are you doing here? 1 minute. 1 minute, Daddy. What are you doing? This is not the time.
I don't know if the mic picked up on that, but I really hope it did.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, would you look at that?
What?
Little Bronson's coming in.
Bronson, what's your favorite band? A corn on a truck? Bronson, you can't be on a podcast. You're not old enough.
He's not old enough.
No, he's only like 1.
Here, we gotta show him.
Show him his stinky feet.
All right.
Hey, little buddy.
Now it truly is Dad's game room going on here. See, look, buddy, we could be down here, just us guys,
Hey.
and a lady.
Yeah. And another lady.
Yeah, and another lady.
And a man. And a woman. And Princess Peach. And a dad playing a game. And an eyeball say hi.
Oh, Colin, you did hear her say that. What are you doing? This is not the time.
What'd he say?
He heard what you said to Mommy. You can really not sit still, can you?
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to figure out what way I'm gonna go. Okay, I'm gonna go this way. I need to go. Daddy. Daddy.
What?
I need some headphones.
What do you need headphones for?
I'm gonna go get the headphones.
You don't need the headphones. We're gonna go upstairs.
If I,
Yeah, you got school tomorrow.
yeah, but I want to stay up.
Yeah, here, hold on. Here, come get me. Hey, we'll do this again, okay? We have all the stuff in the basement to do it. Okay? Okay? Uncle Colin wants to know if you're ready for your birthday party coming up. Are you ready for your birthday party coming up? Yes. She's not very happy that she had to stop. She's also very upset that she had to get off, but she has school and we're getting off anyway. So, thank everybody for coming and hanging out. Wait, Colin, what do you got? What do you got? I don't even think she'll remember what Minecraft is, but I will tell her that. She was playing some kitty game that I downloaded on the Xbox earlier. But thanks for hanging out. Just a nice chill stream playing a good horror game. And we'll have something dropping tomorrow that I actually have to get ready to upload.